What's going on, herd? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another one. Back in frickin' action. Recording rigs back up. First off, my apologies for not posting for the last month, but I must admit and get this out of the way right off the bat. I have been working on the channel. You can call it a secret mission, undercover, however you want to view it. For those of you that just need to know the backstory on this, I was forced to take down my recording rig for a short period of time. It kind of made me realize that we need to come up with a better plan for this channel if we're going to keep this thing going with GTA 5 videos, okay? We can't just rely on the couple series. I needed to sit down and really develop some things, so I spent some time. We are going to have a few new things coming to the channel, and by that, I'm not just saying this and they're never going to happen. We're already working on them. That's the extent of it. I'm not going to go any further than that. However, we have been working on my second channel as well, Dipstick TV. If you haven't checked it out, if you're interested, well, I mean, we've been going to numerous car shows recently. We even got the cars taken off last time. We got some burnouts, some good pulls. I bought myself a new V8. I won't even spoil what we got, but got myself a new manual V8 in intent to eventually get to some car shows myself with that. Snowmobile and dirt bike projects. We got the truck that we've been working on. That's turned into a huge project in itself. Got myself a new puppy recently. There's a ton going on. We even got a damn BMX video over there. So I greatly appreciate any type of support you show me over there, since that is a dead channel, and I'm going to need all the help I can get over there. With that, that's not what this video is about. Let's get into it. Well, we got a whole bunch of new content, like a lot of new content. 15 new cars, can have 2 new properties so we can load new garages. And we got this, I think a great spot to hop back in, since I really haven't played a whole lot in the last 3.5 weeks. I don't want to go hop into a drift video because I'm going to be all rusty and it's going to frustrate me. I'm going to hop into $700,000. I'm going to hop into a desert rally. Oh, it's beautiful though. Look at that. It was worth every penny. Look at the stance. Oh, this is, oh my goodness. Brakes. We are doing this for racing purposes. I am not touching that. We're not doing nothing with that. I want a paint match. Let's go to respray really quick. Here we go. Get it all ice white. Make sure it's all color matched. Okay, that looks nice. Just as that. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this truck. That one's not tough. That one's easy. We're just going to do this one. We'll save a little bit of money. What do we got for skid plate? I think I want one of these. Light bar. It's cool that they offer it, but no, not into it. Some interesting stuff again, but nah. I almost feel just like for the rally reasons, we have to build it that way. I wanted to build this thing a different way. I will say that. What does the suspension do? Does the suspension lower it, or does it lift it? Yeah, it lowers it. Never did understand that. So really tons of upgrades with this thing. It's a typical Benny's vehicle. There's so many upgrades to do. It's insane. What do we got for liveries? That's an interesting one. Some old school stuff. Lots of old school stuff I like. Just for the rally build here, we're going to do this. Oh yeah, we looking good. What do we got for trim? I'm not going to mess with that. Okay. These are all things I like to see, but I'm not interested in it. Another, that's pretty cool as well. We are going to leave our roof on. Snorkels. Dang. Not going to do a snorkel. Not going to do the side steps either. Not going to do a $14,000 vinyl banner. I'm not going to lower my truck. A lot of things I'm not doing. Truck bed. Not spending that kind of money either. Okay, alright. I like the tread pattern that we're getting. The stock one. Ooh, those look nice. I like those. Let's do those in the black. Carbon black? Carbon black. I know it's not rally-esque, but let's do a little bit of window. That's it. A little bit of window tint. Get us on the way. So what track are we really still at here when it comes down to it? Get off my phone, damn it, Simeon. Paige. Oh, they're teaming up together. That's fantastic. I believe we're still on round 2. I have a couple desert rallies that I have recorded that I have not released. Yeah, we'll stick with round 2 since you haven't seen those other 2 episodes. It only makes sense. If you guys haven't seen the updated rally tracks, they're shorter, much more condensed. Oh yes, I forget that we start like this. You got a turbo start out of this. I built this whole track and then the starting point wouldn't set in. I wasn't, oh no, son of a. That wasn't straight enough for it to start, and we needed the head of the checkpoint to be right up here so we can have the checkpoint every lap. Turned into quite the little shindig we had to get going there, but yeah, we're off and we're about. Let's not do that. Well, she's a good looking truck, that's for sure. Alright, we're on the road again. That's good handling. I like the handling. Very good steering. Let's see how she handles. Yep, nice tight steering. I really like this truck. Not only does it look good, but it handles good. Let's see how it handles this jump. This is a tough jump. Got to get a lot of acceleration, a lot of torque to make it over. Landed to flat, but it'll do. Oh, whoa, under, not good there. Yeah, but it's flat each time. So the steering is really great. It turns on a dime. Brakes are really good. Handling, all in all, really great. Speed, a little bit lacking. Oh, getting hectic. Let's do a little first person, shall we? That was not to flat. That's a little hectic in the cabin, I must say. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it was all meant to be. Okay, I'm getting a good feel for this thing. Coming out of here. Zinging away. We can cut this pretty close to the interior. This is the one you don't want to overshoot. And we're coming up with good, yep, good acceleration. Oh, we kind of botched that one. Still should give us a good jump to flat. Oh, kind of hung up. Long story short, I'm ready to give this thing a grade. 3 aspects in the Does It Rally: handling, speed, and cost. What are you paying for what you're getting? First off, handling. I'm a huge fan of the handling on this thing. It's a great handling truck. It doesn't only look good, like I said earlier, it handles very, very well. The steering is phenomenal. The brakes with the upgraded brakes, phenomenal. I'm definitely a big fan of this whole design, all in all. Now, if I keep this truck, is this how I'm going to garage it? Is this how it's going to look? No. Most of the vehicles in Does It Drift or Does It Rally, if I hold on to them, which is most of them, I do hold on to most of them, they always get rebuilt. Either they get repurposed for a different video, or they get set in the collection. It hasn't always been that way, but it's been that way for the last year or two. So handling on this thing, can I really hit it on anything? No. As a rally vehicle, I can't. The handling is awesome. It's superb. Where it's slacking is a little bit in the speed, which that'll bring us to the next point. But I'm gonna straight up give it a 10 out of 10 on handling. I think this thing is amazing on handling. I love it. Like, see, there's no spin out. It's got so much grip, and the steering, like the radius of the steering is so good. Even at higher speeds, you struggle to even see that out of some of the supercars in the game, which is ridiculous. But we won't get into that. I'm gonna go 10 out of 10 on handling. That's gonna bring us to speed, where it is slacking. I'm only gonna give it a 7 in speed. I think maybe it deserves a 7.5. I just don't want to overrate this thing just based on me liking it as a truck. 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10, which brings us into cost. Now, this isn't a cheap vehicle. 400 and something thousand. I don't remember what the hell it was. 430,000. Over 400 grand to get the Yosemite. And I didn't have one because I never really like the airbag. The whole airbag setup that they had in that truck, you can't remove it. So it's just one of those things I never really got into. So yeah, after I tested it in the Does It Drift, we got rid of that truck. Had to go rebuy it. 410,000, 430,000, somewhere in that damn range. Anyways, you pay that base stock price, and then you have to pay another 700,000. And this vehicle has a lot of upgrades. And I don't complain about upgrades. I'm a fan of upgrades. I don't really care what they cost. I just want to see a lot of them. And this truck offers it. So I'm not going to hit it too much on the upgrade costs, but to get into the truck for $1 million, again, I don't know if I can really knock that too much with the modern GTA money inflation. Things have gotten pretty hectic. The Corvette C8 costing $1.5 million to get into. That's a little ridiculous. Well, let's see how she handles some water, shall we? Anyways, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. And you're $1.5 million in the game. Oh my goodness, this thing handles a lot of water, though. I'm into that. Can it handle the whole waterfall? I doubt it. When you start bunching that $1 million plus price tag easily into the $1.175 million range, if you do want to upgrade everything, maybe even over. There was some really ungodly priced things in this truck. $30,000 painted beds and whatnot. I think for cost all in all with this truck, you're getting an amazing deal. But for rallying, and we have to keep that in mind. We can't just be all gung-ho and sparkly-eyed over a new vehicle. We have to keep it on the same standard that we keep every other vehicle on. I have to say, I'll give it a 7.5 on cost. I want to give it a 7, but I think 7.5 it does fully deserve. So that's a 7, a 10, and a 7.5. That's 24.5 out of 30. Actually, not too bad for a truck in the rally game when it all comes down to it. I know I've been gone for a while, guys. I know that I have not been posting. We are back in action. We will be getting you minimally 1 video per week. I have been posting on my second channel, Dipstick TV, link in the description. If you like trucks, cars, snowmobiles, dirt bikes, well, where are we going here? Anything along those lines, you'll see my actual ugly face. I appreciate any bit of support we can get over there. That's a pretty dead channel because I did not post to it at all, but I need to start getting, you know, back in action. It'll make more sense in the future, but that's not what this video is about, damn it. Just know that you will be seeing more on the Black Sheep TV channel. As always, guys, hope you all stay happy out there. Please stay positive, and we will definitely speak to you next time.